new was new instance method. So yesterday we discussed, right? Okay. So when we will go for new instance, understand? So I think yesterday we discussed that. Okay, but I want to add more on that. Okay. So here, tell me, when we will go for new operator? By using new operator, what we can do? We can create object of a class. When we will go for new instance?
Instance of a class.
Hmm?
Creating new instance of a class.
Yeah, by using new instance also, we can create a object
Create
of a
an
class.
object.
Okay, here, fine. But now, when we will go for new operator, when we will go for new instance method. Okay, so now, by using new operator, okay, we can create object of a class, right? Come on. So now, let's suppose I want to create a class for, I want to create a object for class tester. So how can I create test t is equal to new test? Clear? Very, very important, guys. So that's what again I'm discussing here. By using new operator, I can able to create object for a class test. Clear, everyone? Right. So if you see here, when I can use new operator, if I know the class name beginning, understand? If I know the class name beginning, then only I can use new operator to create a object for that particular class. Clear? See, I know the test class. I know the test class name. I know the class name. What is the class name here? Test. Understand? I know that class name. So then only I can create object for this class by using new operator. Come on, everyone. Let's suppose I have a student class. I know the student class. So if I know the student class name, what is the class name here? Student. Let's suppose. Let's assume. So then how can I create object for that class? Directly I can use new operator and I can create object for that class. How? Student s is equal to new student. Clear?
Yes.
Everyone. So that's what yesterday also I asked you. Please respond. Otherwise I will stop the classes, guys. Come on. And it's clear, everyone? So here what?
Sir.
I know the class name. Okay. So before I want to create object, here I know the class name. So here what? I'm using hard-coded class. Here what? Hard-coded class. Hard-coded class means what? In my code, I'm writing class name. What is the class name here? Student.
Student.
So when we will use new operator, then tell me when we will use new operator. Okay. If you know the class name, if you know the class name at the beginning, okay? If you know the class name at the beginning, right? If you know the class name at the beginning, then we can use new operator to create a object of a class. This is very, very important interview question, guys. People will ask you. Understand what is the difference between new operator and new instance okay, method. Okay. So now, if you know the class name at the beginning, then we can use new operator to create a object of a class. Understand? Clear, everyone? So what is the examples here? Just I have written, right? These are the examples. So here what? I know the class name. What is the class name here? Test. So that's why I can use new operator. Okay, I can create an object of a class. Fine. Now, so if already we have new operator to create an object of a class, then why we should go for new instance method? So by using new instance method also, yesterday we discussed, right? So by using newInstance method also, we can create a object of a class, right? Come on, everyone. Guys, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, by using newInstance method also, we can create a object of a class. So already we have a new operator, then why we should go for newInstance method? So here both are doing what? Creation of object of a particular class, right? So then
Yes,
why should I go for newInstance method? Already we have a new operator. When we will go for newInstance method, let's suppose we are writing a Java program. Okay, here in Java, let's suppose this is a one kind of Java program, guys. Okay, class. In the class, in the public static void main method, I want to create object of this test class. Okay, so if I know the class name before, then I can use new operator and I can create object of a class. Okay, I want to create a student class object. Already I know the class name called student. Then I'm using new operator. I'm creating a object of the student class. Fine. So now, so there is a program. So in the Java program, let's suppose I don't know the class name. At the beginning, I don't know the class name. These class names are getting dynamically at the runtime. Understand? Please listen, guys, carefully. Okay. So here I have a one Java program. In the Java program, the same I want to create object of a test class, and I want to create a object of student class. Let's assume, but I don't know what is the class name. Understand? I don't know what is the class name. So where these class names are coming dynamically at runtime is coming. Clear, everyone? Dynamically
yes, sir.
at runtime is coming. Okay, so let's assume we have a command prompt. We have a command prompt, right? In the command prompt, I will pass few class names. Hey boss, so these are the class names I am passing from command prompt. Would you please create object of this class? Okay, that is one scenario. Let's assume I have a file. So all the class names I have kept in my file. Okay, I'm writing, hey boss, just write a one Java program and read the, I'm hand overing, this is the file, contains all the class name with you, plus read this file and take the class names which are there in this file and create objects for that class names. Understand? Do we know what are the class names? We don't know. Where these class names are there? In the file it is there. Who will provide this file? Someone is providing. Some client is providing. Clear?
Yes, sir.
That is the second scenario. Let's assume, let's go for third scenario. Let's suppose we have a database. In the database, there is a table called classes. There is a table called classes, okay, or customer classes. So in the customer classes table, they are maintaining all the classes. All the classes. So now, there is a requirement. Write a Java program and connect with database and fetch all the class names which are there in customer classes table. Understand? And after that, fetch all the class names over there in the table and create object for those classes. So this is the requirement. Understand? So do we
Yes,
know
sir.
what are the classes? We don't know. Where these classes are coming? Actually, at runtime is coming. So if you know the class name, then you can use new operator. We can create object. Clear? But if you don't
Yes,
know the
sir.
class name, how can you create? Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
So if you don't know the class name at the beginning, if the classes are coming at runtime, okay, so we can create object for that classes by using newInstance method, which is available in java.lang.class called class. Understand? Clear, everyone? Now, so let me write one simple Java program. So I need to go for command prompt, right? So I need to close this Eclipse. If I open Xspace, I think by manual approach, we cannot create. We cannot run the Java program, it seems. Okay. Command prompt, Java C. We have right? No. Now, let me write one example guys here. Understand when we will go for new instance method? Clear, right? Everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. No.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No. See, just I'm writing one simple Java class, guys. Okay. So class. Okay. What is the class name we have to take? New instance demo, right? Yeah. New instance demo. This is the class name. Okay. So in the class name, first of all, open parenthesis and close parenthesis. After that, what I should have? Let's suppose public static void main string. Okay, string args. Okay. So now here I'm taking the method. Method also should open parenthesis and should close parenthesis. Okay, right. So here, okay. Now, so I want to create a class for test and student. Okay. So I need to create those classes also here. Otherwise, what we will get? NoClassDefFoundError. Okay. We will see. Class, let's suppose I want doctor. I want to create a doctor class object. And after that, I'm taking one more class here, class called, okay, patient. So in the patient also, okay, this is the class. You want me to add a few details here, properties and methods, or empty also fine. Okay, let me take int ID. Okay, doc ID. Every doctor has doctor ID, right? Let me take doctor ID is 101. String doctor name. Every doctor should have some name, right? Okay, something called Ramesh. Okay, doctor ID, doctor name. Fine. Okay. So now, so here, want me to take one instance method? Take public. Okay. So won't return anything. Void. Okay. Get doctor details. This is the method. Get doctor details is the method. Okay. So here what I'm writing. Let me write. Get doctor details when you call that. Okay, here I given void, right? So just we will print system.out.println. System.out.println. Okay. So here what I want to print doc ID and doctor name. Okay. So here doctor doctor details. Okay. Doctor details plus first one is what? Doc ID, right? Doc ID. Okay. Dot out dot println. Okay. Here what I'm passing. Okay. Doctor ID, doctor name. Okay. Here doctor ID. Let me separate it. It will be easy, right? Doctor ID first one, and after that here doctor name. Come on. So doctor name. What is the doctor name here? So doc name, right? Like this, guys, we have. Okay. So in the same way, in the patient also, let me take int patient ID, right? patient ID. Every patient should have some patient ID, right? Here patient ID is 1001. Let's suppose. String. Come on, patient name. Okay. Patient name. Let me take something called patient name is what? Suresh. Let me take anything. Suresh. This is a, so here also let me write some method. Just I want to display something, demonstrate something here. Okay. So nothing great here. Patient details. Patient details. Okay. Here what? Patient idea. Patient ID. Patient name. So here PI patient ID. Here what? Patient name. Fine. So like this, we have a two classes. Now, come on, guys. So now, public static void means string args. Okay. So here, so these classes, I want to create object of these two classes, guys. Okay. Let's assume we don't know anything about these class names. Okay. So now, this is our class. This is our program. Okay. Class new instance demo is our program. Clear, everyone? Okay. So now, here, I want to create object of, okay, patient class, or I want to create object of doctor class. Okay. So from where we are passing this patient and doctor? From command prompt we are passing. Understand? For command prompt we are passing. But here we don't know. So if you know the patient class, then directly I can create patient. Okay. Patient P is equal to new patient. Like that I can create. Right? But here I don't know which classes I'm getting from dynamically. So from where we are passing these classes? Where we are passing? From command prompt. Right? From command prompt we are passing means what? We don't know anything about, right? So understand? So let's suppose, so people may think, sir, already we have args, right? So like that we can create, right? Args of 0. Args of 0. Okay. Something A is equal to new args of, okay, args of 1, args of 0. Okay. So like this. Okay. If you write like this, compiler will kick us like anything, guys. Understand? Come on. So new operator means what? What is the syntax of new operator? Class name, variable name is equal to new, and after that class name. Understand? So we cannot create an object of class by using this syntax, right? Come on, guys. If you use like this, compiler will kick us like anything. Understand? So now I want to create object of these two classes, guys. Okay. So now how can I create? So there is no way by using new operator. So what is the way? There is a only way, that is what? By using new instance method. Okay. Now tell me, how can I call? Class dot first name, class dot for name. There is a method, static method called for name. Okay. So here I'm taking args of 0. Args of 0 means what? The first command line argument, guys. Args of 0 means what? What it will give you?
First argument.
So string args, right? String args means what? This is what? Single dimension array. For the single dimension array, from where you are passing the values? From command prompt.
Yes, sir.
Already we discussed, guys. But not talking means I don't,
Yes,
I
sir.
cannot do anything here. Okay. So now args of 0. Args of 0 means what? The first command line argument. Okay. Now let's suppose the first command line argument, I'm passing like student. Okay. Now, class dot for name of what? Args of 0 means what? String. So the for name, what is the for name? What is the for name parameter type? String only. So args of 0 also
Yes,
what? String only. I can take, right? So class dot
yes,
for
sir.
name. So if you use class dot for name of args of 0, what it will give you? Yesterday we discussed. What it will give you? Class called object. Class called class object. Okay. This is the object. Right? Yesterday. Come on.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Call for name method, it will give you class called class object. Okay. And after that, by using this class object, if you call new instance method, okay, if you call new instance method, what you will get?
Object.
Object reference type. Okay.
OB.
Object obj.
OBJ.
Object reference type you will get. Understand? Object reference
Yes,
type
sir.
you will get. Okay. So actually here what it will do? It will take the dynamically class name what we are passing. Okay. So let's suppose here we are passing student from the command prompt. So it will take that student and it will create object for class called class, and by using this class object, it will call new instance method. When you call new instance method, what will happen? Okay, that class object will be created. Which class object is created? Let's suppose you are passing student. Student class
Student.
object is created.
Yes,
Okay, how
sir.
it will create? So after creating, it will assign to parent class reference variable, okay, new student.
Student.
So like this, it will create, guys, internally. Where? In the new instance method.
Yes, sir.
The statement where it is there? In the new instance method. Understand? I
Yes,
commented,
sir.
right? The statement where it is there? Under new instance
Yeah,
method, how they are creating new student object obj. So like that, they will create. So here, by using superclass reference variable, I can hold any child class object, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you call new instance method here, if you call new instance method, what you will get, guys? Obj we will get. Understand? Obj we will get. So now, so this is obj holds what? The underlying class object, what you are passing from command prompt. Come on. Let's suppose if you pass student means what? Student related information. Okay. If you pass what do you call test means what? Test class object. If you pass employee means what? Employee class object it will create. Okay. So now just I want to know, okay, which class object is creating. Just I want to know which class object is creating. Okay. So for that, you want to write one sys out, guys. System dot out dot, okay, println system dot out dot println. Now here what I want to write, okay, which class object is creating. Object is created for, object is created for, okay, string concatenation operator. So here I can take class dot, so there is a method get class dot get name, I think. So this is the method. Okay. So this get class where it is? Get class. This is what? Method name. Where it is available? Class called class. Okay. And after that, get name method. Get name method also where it is available? In class called class. Understand? Here, see, I'm calling two methods. Okay. Call get class. What it will return? Again, class object only it will return. Okay. By using that class object, again I'm calling what? Get name method. Understand? See here. Here I have written 2 lines, guys. Okay. So why I'm writing these 2 lines? Why I'm writing these 2 lines? First of all, I want to create object of a class, okay, which is passing from dynamically. Okay. So for that, I cannot use new operator to create an object, right? So for that, what I want to use new instance method. So there is a only one option. By using new instance method, we can create an object of a class, right? So for that, how to do that? There is a class called class. There is a for name method, static method. If you call the for name method, okay, if you pass the dynamically passed class name here, okay, then it will create object of a class called class. It will return if you call this method. To hold that object, how can I use? I need to use the same class type. That's what class. This class is what? Holding class called class object. Come on. Okay. So after that, I want to call new instance method. New instance method is what? There is a method name called new instance. What type of method it is? Instance method. How can you call instance method? By using object reference, right? What is the object reference here? Class. So that's what class.new instance method. Okay, it will return what? Object class, object it is returning. So that's what, how to hold that object type value, same type of value only I have, same type of variable only I have to use to hold that particular value. So that's why I'm using object obj. Clear up to here, everyone? These 2 lines clear, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. Now, instead of writing these 2 lines, I can write, okay, one line, guys. What is the one line? Class dot class dot for name. Okay, class dot for name. Here what I'm passing? Args of 0 I'm passing.
0.
Okay. So what it will give you? Object. Right? Which object it will give you? Class called class object. So by using that object, what I need to call? New instance method. How to call new instance method? By using object reference. If you call this for name method, what it will give you? Class called class object. So dot, right? By using object reference only we can call, right? Dot new instance. Okay. If you call new instance method, what it will give you? What it will give you? What is the written type? New instance method. Object class. Object type. Object plus object type. How to hold that written value? I have to use same type. That's why object something called obj I'm using reference variable. Clear? So instead of these 2 lines, I can use by using one line also. Okay. So this one and this one is same, guys. Here I'm using 2 lines. Instead of 2 lines, I'm using only one line. Clear, everyone? Clear? Come on, guys. Tell me. Everyone understand? Okay. Yeah. If you're not understanding, please let me know. I will explain you. Okay. Nothing great here. See, class.forName means what? It will give you class called class object. By using that object, I'm calling new instance method. Instead of writing 2 lines, here I'm writing only one line. Again, this class.forName.args of 0, what it will give you? Class called class object only. By using that object, what I have to call? New instance method. So that's why dot new instance I call. That's it. Okay? When you call new instance method, what it will give you? Object type. So that's what I'm holding that value by using same object type. Clear, everyone? So the same way here also. Class.getClass method. If you call class.getClass method, it will give you same class, this object only. Class called class object only. Okay? Class called class object only. So by using that object, again I want to call getName method. Why? GetName method also instance method. How can you call instance method? By using object reference only. So instead of writing 2 lines, I'm writing in 1 line. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So now, see. So this is the example, guys. Okay. Let me try to execute this one. Okay, see. Now, let me save this one. Where here? C drive, right? Training. So here, let me save new instance. New instance demo. This is the what? My file name. Okay, new instance demo is what? My file name. Java source file. Okay. Now, if I go training, this one, right? Fine. Now, what I need to do first of all, I need to what? Compile the program, right? Java C file name dot Java. What is the file name? New instance demo dot Java, right? Now we will demonstrate this one. First, let me demonstrate this first one. After that, we will demonstrate the second one. Fine. We commented, right? So that's why, guys. Let me execute Java C. What it is showing? Unreported exception. Okay, class not found. This, I think this method is throwing checked exception. So we need to handle the exception first. Where this one? Let me handle. We don't know anything about exception, right? Let me throws as of now. Throws exception. Command compilation successfully. Okay, guys. Now after compilation, if you see here, how many classes we have? See, patient dot class we have, right? Doctor dot class we have. Come on. And after that, new instance demo dot class also we have. 3 classes we have, right? See in this Java file, how many classes we have? 3 classes. One is doctor, another one is patient, new instance demo. Okay. Now these 3 classes are independent of each other, guys. Okay. These 3 classes are what? Independent to each other. Now I'm executing. How to execute? Java? Tell me, command. Java?
Class name.
Class name. What is the class name here? What is the class name? New instance demo, na?
Demo.
New instance demo. Yeah. Class name itself also same as file name. File. New instance demo. Now here I'm passing class name. For which class name? Okay. I want to create object. Understand? See here, dynamically I'm passing, guys. Dynamically I'm passing. My programmer don't know for which class it has to create object. Don't know. See, just remember here. What is my program here? This one. This is my program, right? Class. This class only. This class don't know anything about it. Okay. So what is this class will do? It will create object of a particular class. Okay. The class which we are passing from command prompt dynamically. Either it is student class, either it is employee class, either it is test class, either it is blah, 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 any class. We don't know here. If you know the advanced, then you can use, by using new operator, you can create. But we don't know, right? Which class we are coming dynamically. Which class we are getting dynamically at runtime, we don't know. Understand? So now, here I'm passing which class? Okay. Let me pass doctor class. I'm passing doctor class. Hey boss, here I'm passing doctor class. Can you please create, okay, object for this particular doctor class? Yeah. Sorry guys, I think we'll use this one. Java C demo, and after that Java C. Now fine. I did one mistake, guys. Here I'm using this one, right? But I want to know here this object means what? This object means what? This OBJ. Object of a class what you pass from command prompt. Okay, I want to know the class name of that class, right? So that's what here what I have to use. Object obj dot get class dot get name. Okay, see here it is printing system dot out dot println object is created for doctor class. If you see the output here, object is created for what? Doctor class. Understand? Now in the same way, if I pass instead of doctor, if I pass student, we have student class, right? If you pass student class here, so I need to handle the exception. Okay, student class is not available. For patient, right? See,
Yes, sir.
see here, see what we are getting, guys. There is one more difference we need to see. See here, what is the exception? Java.lang.class.not-found-exception.
Class not found.
So there is a difference between NoClassDefFoundError and class-not-found-exception. Okay, remember here why we are getting class-not-found-exception here. So here I'm trying to send student class. Okay, from command prompt, which class I am sending? Student class. Now here in the main method, in the main our Java class, what it will verify? It will checking student class. It will take aux of 0 means it will give you what? Student. Okay, now it is trying to load the student class from the JVM into the JVM memory. First, what it will load? It will load the dot class file into whom? JVM memory. Okay, so now, so for that, what it has to do? It has to found where the student class is available. Understand? But here, here, do you have any student class?
No.
We don't have any student class. See here, we have any student class here? We don't have any student class. How it will verify? I think yesterday I told you. First of all, it will check in the particular, in this file name, do we have any student class? Okay, where it will verify? The main thread, from where it will verify the particular dot class, you know. Okay, first of all, it will check in the particular file. So this is the Java file name, right? What is the file name here? newInstance demo is the file name. So in this file name, how many classes we have? 3 classes we have. So in these 3 classes, do we have student class?
No.
No. So this is the first part. It will check. Okay, here there is no student class. And after that, second, it will verify in the current working directory. What is the current working directory? So this is the current working directory, right? C drive training. So this is the current working directory. In this directory only, we are placing all the classes. We are giving this is the working directory right here. So here it will verify. See training. Do we have the student class? Do we have student class here? We don't have. Come on. We don't have any student class here. Guys, clear?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, this is the second part. And after that, what is the third place? It will verify java.lang package. So every Java class by default package is java.lang, guys. Okay. For every Java class, what is the default available package means java.lang package. In the java.lang package, so who has created java.lang package? Java people created. So once you download JDK, you will get rt.jar file, right? In the rt.jar file, you will see all the classes regarding java.lang package. Okay, see here, system class. System.out.println. This is what? One kind of class. Understand? Here string. String is what? One kind of class. Understand? Who created this string class and system classes? Java people created. Java people created. Okay. But you are using the string class and system classes. Okay. So here also it will verify. Let's suppose this class. Okay. Patient class you are giving. So patient class is executing. The first line is completed. Now second line is executing. Now it will verify string. Okay, so this is what class type. So where it will verify first? In the current file. Do we have string class here or not? Do we have? We don't have. After that, where in the second place it will verify current working directory. In the current working directory means what? Here, java.training. Do we have string class here? We don't have. So what is the third step where it will verify the main thread?
Java.lang.
Java.lang package. Okay. So now in the java.lang package, string class is available. Understand? So there the string class will, the compiler will take a reference from java.lang class. There it will found the string class. Okay. Then it will use that string class. Understand? So if there also it is not available, then where it will verify? In class path. Understand the particular string class is available or not. If it is not available, then it will throw, okay, either ClassNotFoundException or NoClassDefFoundError. Okay, we will see what is the difference between NoClassDefFoundError and ClassNotFoundException also we will see. Okay, understand? Now come to our class. So what is the class we are passing? Student class. Now where it will verify? In the current file structure it will verify in the current file. So do we have student class here? No. So where the second step, where it will verify? Current working directory. In the current working directory also do we have student class? Come on guys.
No.
We don't
No,
have.
sir.
So next one, where is the next step where it will verify? Third step, java.lang package. In the java.lang package, do we have student class? We don't
No.
have. Student class who created? Java people, the user defined class, right? We don't have student class in java.lang package. So next, where it will verify? Finally, in class path. In class path for core Java, what is the class path jar file? rt.jar file only. In the rt.jar file also, there is no student.class. So that's why here we are seeing what? java.lang.class.not.found.exception student. Clear? Everyone. So that time only JVM will throw this exception, guys. Okay. Hey boss, I'm not able to found this student class. Okay. So all these places. So that's why I'm throwing exception, runtime exception called class not found exception. Which class? Student class. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. So that's why we are getting class not found exception. Okay. Now, fine. See, if you see class not found exception, we are getting, why we are getting class not found exception? So here we are using class.pername. So dynamically, we are loading that class by using class.pername. Okay. So that's why here we are getting what? Class not found exception. Understand? So instead of that, if you try to create object of this class like this, student S1 is equal to new student. Here what I'm doing? I'm creating object of a student class. Come on. Here what I'm doing? I'm creating object of a student class by using what? New operator. Okay? By using new operator. So now this time also, first of all, JVM will verify student S1 is equal to new student. Okay. Now this is what? Student. Where the execution will start? From the main method, right? After main method, what is the first statement we have written? Student S1 is equal to new student. Here what? Student. Student is what? Class type.
Class.
It will verify where the student class is available. It has to load into JVM memory, right? So now it will verify where the student class is available. So where it will verify? First one in the current file system. Okay. In this Java file. In the Java file, do we have student class? We don't have. So where it will verify? The second step, second place, the current working directory. In the current working directory also we don't have student class. Next step, what is the third place? Java.lang package. In the Java.lang package also, we don't have the student class. After that, what is the last step? Last place?
Class.
Class path. In the class path, what we have? rt.jar file. In the rt.jar file also, we don't have any student class. So this time, what you will get now? No class def found error. Okay, let me save it. Let me execute. Class is not available, right? Student S1 is equal to new student is not available. So let me create one class here. Class to pass compiler, guys. Okay, class student. Just I'm creating one empty class, guys. Okay, fine. Let me save it. So now what I'm doing, I'm compiling Java C new instance demo. No, compilation successfully, right? Come on, compilation successfully, right?
Yes.
Now
Yes, sir.
I'm go to here where the dot class file will be created. Under C drive, there is a training folder. Here student class we have, right? Okay, now I'm removing. I will delete this one student class. Let me delete student dash, right? I delete it, guys. I want to delete it. I think I cannot delete it. There is a delete option. I deleted. Clear? I deleted. Now I'm trying to execute. I'm trying to execute Java new instance demo. So now what will happen? There is no student class, right? It will check all the 4 places. There is no student class. So we removed, right? Just now
Yes,
we removed.
sir.
Okay,
Yes,
there is
yeah.
no student class. So now if you see student, right? Student. Now, so what we are getting? No class def found error. Understand? Earlier we are getting class not found exception. But now what we are getting? No class def found error. Understand what is the difference between no class def found error and class not found exception?
Yes, sir.
So if you use new operator, okay, by creating object of a class, so by that time, if that particular class is not available, then you will get what? No class def found error. Okay. Now, when you use new instance method to create a particular class object, dynamically, so that time if that particular class is not available, so what you will get? Class not found exception. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Now let me go to here. Let me remove this one or uncomment. Okay. So now class not found exception we are getting, right? So now here I am passing patient class, guys. What I'm passing? Patient class. Patient class we have, right? So now what this program will do, it will create patient class object. Okay. What happened? No class def found error student. We used where we are. Okay.
We did not
So,
save this.
yeah, we did not save it, right? We need to compile also, right? Again. Java C new instance demo. Now Java student patient, right? Now see object created for patient. Clear, everyone? Now which class object is creating now? Patient class object is creating. Okay. Now I want to create the current working class. What is the current working class? New instance demo, right? New instance demo. Come on, guys. So I want to create object for new instance demo class. See object created for new instance demo. Clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So dynamically, you can pass any class name, okay, so that our program will create the particular class object, guys. So how can we do that one? By using new instance method. Okay. So I think, hope you people understand what is the difference between new operator and new instance method. Okay. Now I want to call something called here. Already we have doctor and patient class, right? So now we have object class. Okay. So now I think I can directly create sysout. Okay. Here not required sysout. I think already we have added sysout right there. Now obj dot, what is the method? Get doctor details. Get doctor details also I'm calling. And after that, obj obj dot get patient details. Okay. Now control S. So now what we need to do? This obj class what? Object class. But what is the underlying object, guys? Doctor only. So for that, what I need to do? I need to typecast first. Okay. Come on. Obj. I need to typecast to whom? Doctor.
Doctor.
Okay. Doctor. So now how to hold that value by using same type. Doctor DOC. Okay, clear?
Yes,
This is the
sir.
first one. And after that, I want to
Patient.
patient one also. But now, see here, if you write like this, what we will get? What we will get? We will get again incompatible types, right? Okay, let me write. Next one is patient, right? Patient, we will see. Patient is equal to what? Need to typecast, right?
Patient of object.
Patient of OBJ.
OBJ.
Okay. If you typecast like this, you will have some more issue. Okay. Let me show you, then we will discuss on that. What is the error? Okay, here, here. We need to use right doctor object here. We need to use what? Patient object. Understand? Still we are using OBJ. Okay. Clear everyone? Here what we are doing? We are typecasting OBJ to whom? Doctor type. Here patient, we are typecasting to patient type. So after that, what we need to do? We need to call get doctor details method. Get doctor details method. Okay, this is what instance method. How to call instance method? By using object reference. What is the object reference here? Doctor. This is doctor class method, right? Get doctor details. This is what? Patient details method. So how to call? By using patient reference variable. Okay, patient object. Now let me save. So here Java C. Okay, fine. Here Java new instance demo patient I'm passing. See what it is saying? Class cast exception. Okay, why it is a class cast exception? Here we are passing what? Patient. We are passing what? Patient, right? But if you see here in the first line, what we are doing? This OBJ contains what? This OBJ contains what? Doctor.
Doctor.
Okay, sorry, patient. Patient we are passing right here. Patient only you are passing. Now this OBJ contains what? Patient object. Okay, but we are trying to typecast from patient to doctor. Understand? Underlying object, what it is here?
Doctor.
Doctor. Sorry, patient. This OBJ refers which object, guys? Patient, right? We are passing patient only, right here?
Yes, sir.
Now this OBJ holds what? Patient object. But what we are doing now here, we are trying to typecast from patient to doctor. So that's what we are getting, class cast exception. Don't worry, we will see this class cast exception and all. Okay. So reference type typecasting. There is a concept called reference type typecasting. So after inheritance concept, we will see. Okay. So that time we will we will know in detail, guys. Okay, what are the rules and what are the rules we have to follow while doing reference type typecasting. At compile time, what are the rules? At runtime, what are the rules we have to follow? We will see. Okay, we will discuss in detail. So don't worry. Now, so if you avoid that one, here we can do one thing. Tell me, how can we avoid this class cast exception? How can we avoid? I'm taking one if block here. Okay, if obj, here what obj only I'm getting, right? Obj instance of obj instance of doctor type. Understand? If obj instance of doctor type, what I want to create? I want to typecast
Doctor.
to doctor. I want to typecast to doctor type. Understand? Or else what? Else if
Patient.
also okay.
Patient.
Else if obj instance of
Patient.
patient. Okay, instance of patient, then patient related typecasting. Okay, patient related typecasting. Okay, now issue got resolved, right? But here, if you see, here also, you will face some more error. What is the some other error? Here, doctor, doc. Here we are using doc. Here we are using patient. Okay. Now this doc is what? What type of variable it is? What type of variable it is?
Static.
Static variable. Sweta?
Sir, it is present in static method, sir.
Local variable.
Inside static method only. Oh, local variable, sir.
Local variable. Okay. So local variable means what? Applicable only for this particular block. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Under this block only we created. Okay. This variable, this local variable, accessible and applicable only for within this block. We cannot access this variable outside of this block, right? So even patient also. Here I am using patient. So patient is what here? Local variable. Understand? Patient is what? Local variable.
Local variable.
Applicable for what? Up to this block
Else
only.
if.
Under else block, else if block only. We cannot access this patient variable outside of this block. But here what we are doing, we are accessing this local variables outside of these blocks. So that's what we will get, compile time error we will get. We cannot access local variable outside of the class. Like this we will get. Understand? You want to see that one? That makes you good. Java C. See? Symbol. Cannot find symbol. Doc. Variable doc, class new instance demo. Okay. Cannot find symbol. Patient. Variable patient, class new instance demo. Okay. So don't know. Compiler don't know what is this doc and patient. Understand? Because what? What is the scope of local variable? Within the block only. Local variable created while execution of that block and local variable automatically destroyed after completion of that particular block. There is no reference. So that's what compiler don't know anything about doc. What is this doc? Cannot find symbol. Okay. So like that it is saying. Already this error message also we see, right? Cannot find symbol, variable doc, new instance demo. Which variable doc? Okay. Which location? New instance demo, class location. So like that it is showing. To solve this issue, what we need to do? Where we can access? Which variable we can access? Everywhere in class. What kind of variables we can access anywhere in class? Tell me. What kind of variables we can access anywhere in class?
Instance.
Instance variables and static variables,
Static
right?
variables.
So instance variables and static variables you can access everywhere in class. Okay. So instance variable and static variable, where we can create?
Outside the main
Object.
Outside of the method. Okay, outside of the method. Now, is the public method, right? This is the method, right? So outside
Yes,
of the
sir.
method. Now, how can we create now? Patient. Patient is equal to, okay.
New.
If you want, you can assign default value, or else, okay, you can declare like this also you can do. But what is the good programming practice means you have to assign default value. What is the default value? What is the default value for reference type? Come on, guys. What is the default value for reference type? Okay. What is the default value for reference type? For reference type variable, what is the default value? For int type, what is the default value?
0.
0.
So who will assign the 0? JVM will assign. If you are not assigning any value for instance variable and static variable, if you take primitive type, I mean int type as a instance variable, if you are not assigning any value to that particular variable, what is the default value JVM will assign? 0. Right? In the same way, for reference type variable, what is the default value? JVM will assign if you are not assigning anything. Null. Okay. Next one. Doctor. Doctor is equal to what? Null. Okay. So I think here doc, right? We are taking doc. Understand? See, here I'm creating two instance variable. What is the type? Patient and another type is doctor. Okay. These two are what? Instance variables. What is the type of these two variables? Reference type. One is
Instance.
patient type, another one is doctor type. Clear, everyone? Now,
Yes, sir.
here I'm assigning, right, doctor. I'm typecasting OBJ to doctor type, right? So, what is the value we will get finally? Doctor type only, right? So now I'm assigning this one to the instance variable here, doc. Clear? Here I'm assigning to the instance variable called patient. Doc is what here? Now, instance variable. Patient is what here? Instance variable. Understand? Understand or not? So here I'm typecasting, right? This OBJ.
Yes,
To
sir.
whom it is typecasting? Doctor type I'm typecasting.
Doctor.
So I'm holding this doctor, this value, this object to whom? Same type, right? This is what? Doctor type object I'm getting. They're assigning doctor type object. So how can I hold the doctor type object? I need to use same type of variable. Okay. So that's what I'm using, this same type. What is the type? Doctor type. This is what? Instance variable. Instead of local variable, I'm assigning instance variable. Understand? Here also I'm assigning to instance variable called patient. Clear or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understand? Yeah. So
Yes,
now
sir.
I can happily use this doc, right? I can happily use this patient, right? Why? This is instance variable. Okay. This is what? Instance variable. So instance variable means what? Anywhere I can use it. Okay. Control S. Okay. Here what it is saying? Variable doc cannot be referred from a static context. Okay. I think already we know, right? This is what? Static area. From static area, can we access instance variable directly? Come on.
Awesome.
We cannot access, right? So that's why create all these are what? Static variables, guys. Static variable. See, I think you guys are not doing any practice. You guys are not doing any practice, guys. So already we discussed all these things. I did not ask anything newly. See, now compilation successfully. Clear everyone? Okay. Now Java, here what patient I'm passing. See, java.lang. Null pointer exception. Okay. Why null pointer exception? Object is created for patient. So this one, obj. Here we are using right system.out.println. Obj means what here? Patient. If you pass patient means what? Obj holds. Okay. So we are passing what? Patient. Which one we are passing, guys? Patient. Okay. But
Patient, sir.
here, see, we are calling what? Doctor. Now this doc variable holds what? Doc variable holds what? Null value, right? Understand? Null value
Yes,
only
sir.
it is holding, right? So it will give you what? Null pointer exception.
Null.
By using null value, if you try to call any method, what you will get? Null pointer exception. Okay. If you call any variable or any method by using null reference, what you will get? Null pointer exception.
Null pointer exception.
Okay. See, let me explain you one more time. So what I'm doing is I'm passing patient class. Okay. See, dynamically what I'm passing? Patient class, right? Now, if you enter now public static void main method, this method will call. Okay, from this method only JVM will start execution, right? Everyone clear here? Now, after that, args of 0 I'm taking. Args of 0 means what? Patient, right? So now one class object is created, and after that we are calling newInstance method. So this object holds what? This object holds what? One object. Which object it is? Which object? Doctor object. Doctor object. Doctor class object. Okay. Doctor class object. Okay. So what is the reference variable now? What is the reference variable to represent this object? Obj. Clear everyone? After this, these two lines. Okay. Clear? Patient, right? So let's suppose instead of patient, I'm passing doctor. Okay, fine. I'm passing doctor, guys. Now what happened? So the args of 0 represents what? Doctor, right? Now class.forName, one class object is created, and by using the class object, I'm calling newInstance method. Finally, it will give you what? One object. What is the object? This is the object. Doctor class object is created. To refer that object, what is the reference variable? Obj. Come on, obj is the reference variable. Fine. So now, here what I'm doing after that system.out.println object is created for obj.getClass.getName. Okay, we are calling this one. So what you will see here, the particular class name you will see. obj.getClass.getName. So the object is created, right? This object is created, right? For this object, what is the class name I want to see? Okay, we don't know, right, which class name we are passing. Dynamically we are getting. See here from command prompt we only passing. But let's suppose in the database you want to get this class name. We don't know, right, which class name. So just I want to see which class name I'm creating object. Okay. So for that, what we need to see, what we need to write. So this is the logic we need to write. obj.getClass.getName. If you call getClass method, on top of that, if you call getName method, where these methods are available? Where these methods are available? Class called class. Okay, who created these two methods? Java people created. So if you call obj.getClass.getName method, you can see for which class you are creating object. Okay. Understand this line? Everyone, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And after that, what we are doing? If obj instance of doctor. Okay. The object we created, right? If that object is, if it is a doctor type. Okay. If it is a doctor type, then we are typecasting into whom? Doctor. We are typecasting into whom? Doctor type. Okay. So finally, what it is? Doctor object, right? So I'm holding this doctor object with some variable, right? So this is that variable, doc variable. What type of variable it is? Instance variable. I mean static variable. What type of variable it is? Static variable. This doc which variable? Where I created this doc variable? Outside of the class by using static keyword. Means what it is? Static variable. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, this line understand completely? Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now, else if it is not a doctor type, the underlying object is not a doctor type, again it will come to else if. It will verify. Obj instance of patient. If it is a patient type, then we are typecasting this object to whom? Patient. Okay. We are assigning this object to whom? Patient variable. So, what type of variable it is?
Static.
Static variable. Understand? Clear, everyone? So this is what. So after typecasting, what you will get, guys? Patient object you will get. To hold patient object, so what type of variable you have to use? Patient type object we have to use. Understand? Patient type of variable you have to use. To hold patient object, what type of variable you have to use? Patient type variable you have to use. Right? So this is the variable. What type of variable it is? Patient type. Okay. So patient type only, this is patient type variable, but this variable is what? Static variable. Clear, everyone? Why I'm using static variable? I can access this variable everywhere in Java. If I create a static variable, I can access this variable everywhere in my class. Understand? Everywhere in my class, I can access this variable. So that's what I created about static variable. Now, so clear this one also?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now, after this block, I'm calling get doctor details method. So where it is available, get doctor details method? Doctor class.
Doctor class.
So how to call this one? How to call this one? By using
Reference object.
reference object, doctor reference object. So what is the reference object here? Doc. Doc is reference object, right? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Doc is what object here? So that's what I'm using doc.get doctor details. Understand? I can happily access this doc variable, right? Why? This is a static variable. Static variable means outside of the class we can declare, right? We can access everywhere within the class. So the same way, patient. Come on, everyone. Now, understand, right? Completely. Right? Complete logic you understand? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
No. Now, see, why we are getting the java.lang null pointer exception here. So which class we are passing? Doctor. Okay. Now, doctor means what? Obj, all these statements will executed. Now, control comes under here. Now, obj instance of doctor. True or false? Here. This is true or false? Obj instance of doctor. If you pass doctor as a class from command prompt. True. True means what? This one will execute. Fine. Now, this one will execute. Now, doc value, doc variable holds what? Doctor object. Fine. Now, else. After that, else if. Again, this statement also will execute. Obj instance of patient. Is it true or false?
False.
False, because we are passing doctor object, not patient object. So if it is a false means what? This line statement will not execute. Okay? This line statement will not execute. So now, this patient variable holds what? Null value. If this line execute, then this patient variable holds what? Object.
Null.
Okay, but this line, this statement will not execute. If it is not executed, so what is the patient variable holds? Null only.
Null.
Understand? Now, after completion of here, we are calling doc.get doctor details. We can call, because what? This doctor is what? Object. Here object only we are assigning, right? Not null value. This null replaced with what? Object here. So that's what I can happily call get doctor details method. But if you see here, patient holds what now? This patient variable. This patient variable holds patient object or null value?
Null value.
Null value. So by using null reference, if you call any method, what you will get? Null pointer
Null.
exception. So that's what we are getting, null pointer exception. Clear, everyone? So that's why we are getting null pointer exception, guys, here. Okay, see. Null pointer exception. Which class I am passing? Doctor. Okay? Null pointer exception I am getting. Clear? So now, instead of that, just let me write here itself, yes, this method. Control X, I'm writing here. And this one I'm writing here. Now we will not get any null pointer exceptions. Understand why we are not getting in null pointer exception? If it is a doctor type, then only this statement will execute. Understand? This statement will not execute because what? This is a patient type, but we are passing only doctor type. If this statement, this block will not execute means what? So there is no chance of execute of this line. If there is no chance of execute of this line, then how can you get null pointer exception? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now Java C file name .java. Let me compile first. After that, what I'm executing? See, now I'm passing patient. See, what details I'm getting? Patient related details I'm getting. Patient ID, patient name. Clear? Object is created for patient class and patient ID is 1001 and patient name is Suresh. Okay, which method is calling here? Get patient details method is calling. Understand? So now, if I passing doctor now, okay, now doctor details will print. See, doctor ID 101, doctor name Ramesh. So which class object it is? Doctor class object. Clear, right?